Special breaking news, baby dolls. Tether USD trash have just frozen 91 crypto addresses of all their money. Tether USDT. The T stands for trash. If you hold Tether, you're a cuck. You're a little cuckold bitch. You earn no yield. Tether is a piece of shit. Tether is a glowy institution in crypto. They are an evil octopus, tentacles wrapping themselves around the necks of the crypto industry. The Tether ICO, well, very interesting. Who's part of the owners there? You have Max Kaiser is Tether owner as well, which is interesting because Max Kaiser is a Bitcoin maxi. So it is kind of funny. How does that work? Where you're meant to be pro-Bitcoin, anti-fiat, and then you're the ICO owner of literally CBDC that's coming to basically destroy everybody in crypto. So it's very interesting how that works out. So all of this, friends, this happened on Tron Network, but nobody is safe. Just to let you know, they can freeze your Tether anywhere. And I've made this picture. USDT is straight poison. It's green like poison as well. They literally, there is a blacklist function in the code. They can pause it. USDC does it. USDT does it. All right. USDC, C for cuck. USDT, T for trash. Okay. This just happened now. That's why it's very, very in the theme of the PulseChain pDAI narrative. pDAI right now is sitting at like 350x to $1. If it does another, let's check this out. If it does another 10x move, it goes back to the all-time high. That'd be fantastic to see. So it's the thesis is pretty much, I mean, you can see it playing out. Remember, Tether have frozen millions and millions and millions of dollars recently. They froze like a $12 million transaction, not a $12 million wallet in like March. Then they did like another $10 million. They've done a $22 million one. This is a big one. Now they're doing like 91 crypto addresses, just freezing it out here, okay? Is there a court order? Okay, who are these people? Are they innocent? We don't know, okay? They don't have to answer to us. So it is also confirmed, friends. Tether, USD trash, they hire the Secret Service, they hire the Coconut Intelligence Agency, and they have the fancy banana investigators. Tether is green. It glows just like poison uranium, right? Everything out here used to make a nuclear weapon, everything is hazardous to you, okay? So it's confirmed now, once again. Nobody is safe if you're holding this trash. And this blacklist function, right? It can disable anything, anywhere. And yeah, it is a high risk for crypto. Tether can, if they want, one button by the government, they can disable all the Aave collateral. USDC as well with their blacklist function, they can disable themselves in the collateral pool for MakerDAO on Ethereum. So if they wanted to, they could literally just blob the whole industry, like one button. Boop, they just blacklist everything if they want, just start breaking stuff, okay? Which is very dangerous. The world is waiting for a better solution, such as PulseChain pDAI. So that's part of the thesis. The thesis is that this unstable coin that has already gone to zero twice, maybe it stops going to zero for once and it can make its way to $1 to save this industry from this CBDC filthy garbage. And shame on anybody else promoting this absolute filth. This is literally the opposite of why crypto was invented, okay? Satoshi made Bitcoin because the government couldn't press pause on your bank account. They can't tell you that they're going to debase. They can't stop you. Everybody has access to it, okay? What are some of the Bitcoin maxis doing? Inviting the Tether CEO. Come talk at the Bitcoin conference. Come, everybody. Come cuck us all. That's great. CBDC. Poisonous trash. The T, remember, friends. What does the T stand for? Trash. It doesn't even give you any yield. Tether is 150 billion market cap. So, friends, just to inspire you out there, maybe you maybe got low self-esteem, maybe you haven't had the best luck in your life, maybe you just want to achieve something great, okay? There are 150 billion of subhuman filth, pencil neck, noodle arm, leg day skipping losers out there who are holding Tether right now. So the world, friends, abundance mindset. Look how many losers there are out there. $152 billion. Inspirational, isn't it? All that money for the taking, if the right solution comes along. I wonder what it would be. So remember, friends, I mentioned as well, Tether, part owned by Max Kaiser and other prominent Bitcoin maxis. They hide behind the Bitcoin logo. They pretend like they're Bitcoin's friend and everyone's friend. No, they're not. Okay? No, they're not. The only reason why they get a pass to the industry is because they get the government bond yield, they sell it, and they put Bitcoin on their balance sheet. Okay? So they are bribing the Bitcoin maxis. They're like, ha ha ha, thank you for keeping Bitcoin on the balance sheet. It does not justify what they're doing. Okay? They got a blacklist function. They're Glowies. It's literally CBDC. Total control. Okay, remember, you like total control. If you like being choked, slapped, spat on, spat in, you like that stuff while on camera, okay, just go to a US bank. Go to a normal fiat government-controlled bank. We already have that. Crypto does not involve itself with that. That's why we made Bitcoin in the first place, by the way. So as I remember, I mentioned to you as well, remember, I'm going to show you the Bitcoin conference as well, which is the biggest joke ever. So this Bitcoin conference has become like a caricature of itself. So like, could you get any more jokes than this? So Uncle Peter Schiff, okay, literally Uncle Peter Schiff, got a picture here. I made a mention in Juicy News. He's actually got Make Bitcoin Great Again. He's literally going to the Bitcoin conference. He's just going to FUD it. He actually said, yeah, I'm just going there straight to FUD it, which is hilarious, right? So the Bitcoin conference people, instead of putting anybody remotely associated with altcoins because they're scared that altcoins are better infrastructure for Bitcoin than what Bitcoin can provide, instead of that, they would rather put someone who's been literally fudding the shit out of Bitcoin for literally 13 years. Okay, which is funny. Literally fudding it since 12 bucks. Saying it's going to go to zero. Saying can't wait for it to go to zero. Even the crash. Kind of funny, man. Like, just tells you everything you need to know, dude. So this Bitcoin dominance is finished, bro. You guys are generationally wrecked. Okay, you don't come back from this in like 3 months. You don't get to like top out in 60 days and then, oh, it's Bitcoin season again. Like you'll see once it turn around. Also, here you have the Tether CEO as well out here. So as you can see, like everyone at this conference, total joke. Okay, total joke. It's like what have you become? Like you've completely lost your own way. You know, like bro, what happened to the cypherpunks? Do you understand what we're here for? Complete joke. I put Ben Cope in here just because he's got like Bitcoin dominance 150,000%. Kind of like targets out here, just like as an example, so we can reference this back later. Here we go. TikTok, 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 TikTok. Right? Okay. Which type of person are you, friends? Are you going to follow the 4 green yearly candles in a row, or are you a red arrow type of dude? I'm a red arrow type of dude because I know eventually the big macro trend's going to win. And like, like this is the guy they're putting, by the way. This is the guy at the Bitcoin conference. So when you see Tether USDT, this is the type of trash associated next to it. Look at the bottom signal from Uncle Peter Schiff. This is not a crypto winter. That implies spring is coming. This is not a crypto ice age, as even that came to an end after a couple of million years. This is crypto extinction. But blockchain will live on. Gold is going to rise again to lead a new breed of asset-backed cryptos. Literally to the tick, bottom signal. Crypto extinction. That's the guy that they're putting up at that Bitcoin conference next to the Tether speaker, by the way. So when you just see filth and junk and trash, blacklist function, absolute insanity. Like, Uncle Peter Schiff, you were like unlawfully targeted, right? Because they tried to do that hit piece on you because you're starting up your own bank. And then like you just, for some reason, your brain's got, bro, I don't know what rocks you've been smoking. You got to send some over, man. Share some because they've got you really spinning hard, okay? Because for some reason, you could not see how hypocritical it is and ironic that you're being targeted by the government because you're trying to start up a bank, and then we're trying to tell you, hey, yeah, bro, Satoshi made Bitcoin for literally this exact reason. And he's like, okay, I can't see it. I can't see it. I've got nothing to do with this. So it's just, oh boy, friends. These people are never going to learn. So, man, remember my post here. Get it through your head, USD trash. Your blacklist function CBDC rubbish is not welcome in crypto. PulseChain DAI is the community takeover of DAI. pDAI is the future. Bitcoin conference gave Tether a spotlight speaking position to all the Bitcoin maxis because they feel like feeding everyone poison, don't they? Like, yeah, there you go. By the way, yeah, you can go and you can suck on a fat one. Tether is down 0% again today. Down 0%. Right? And by the way, pDAI is like up 70% from that post as well. Doing great. Shout out to my friend, Mr. Reptile Hybrid as well. Very high value content. Very high value red pill content, by the way. What's Aaron saying? Maybe if you're a naughty girl, you're going to get spanked. Highest value content in crypto right there. So now we're at a crossroad, right? Will the crypto industry, okay, will they continue to hold their glowy scum coin, zero yield USD trash, like cuckolds? Will they continue to hold it? Or will they join the PulseChain revolution? I wonder what path they're going to choose. Well, luckily for me and you, we already know all it takes is a couple of green candles, bro. And guess what? Tether can't pump. Newsflash. So gravestone emoji, given to beat pDAI up here, you're already up like 12x. If we go to 10 cents, then you'll be up a whopping 360x. Tether can't pump, doesn't even give you yield, by the way. So obviously, just to let you know, friends, I guess the theory is if, okay, once again, it's a big if, it went to zero twice, can go to zero again, no crying casino. But how I see it is, if pDAI could go to $1 and stay there, and you earn yield, well, now you have We Are the Oracle vibes on PulseChain. This thing trades at $1, and then you hold it in a bear market, and it's completely sovereign. It exists outside of the YALA system, the fiat system, and it's actually the greatest coin in crypto, pretty much, on the greatest chain in crypto, because they can't actually turn it off, can they? Because there's no blacklist function. Isn't that useful? I guess the true test of this would be if North Korean scum hack someone and they keep a bit of pDAI. Because right now, what do? They use BTC and ETH. Can't turn those off. Yeah. So it would be interesting if we get to that point in the future. I wonder. So when's pDAI going to go up? I don't know. But PulseChain PLS is still stuck in the channel. So we need the business cycle to continue. But yeah, it's the theme's on. The thesis is on. I don't make content for people who can't see the light. I don't give a shit. Okay. I literally, I could not care. Okay. Thesis, cheap price, cult within a cult. Everything matches up. First cycle unicorn. No one's ever seen it before. The pDAI Telegram, 7,439 members, literally looking at it right now. They sent it to zero twice. It's still alive. Okay. Has literally done gargantuanly large runs like you've never seen before. Every time I speak to somebody in crypto, they understand pDAI in 2 seconds. They want a piece of it. And by the way, all of the other conversations about cryptocurrency people, they can't wait to talk about this pDAI or get into pDAI. Tick, 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 tick. Okay. So I understand it. Other people don't. Let's see what happens. Like and subscribe. Don't stop believing. Catch you soon.